We now continue our series on the Boys and Girls Club and Pink Shirt Day. This segment is about the history of the campaign in Cornwall.
The Boys and Girls Club of Cornwall and SDNG has had a lot of success with the Pink Shirt Day campaign. Since the inception of the club, the Pink Shirt Day fundraiser has been imperative to the growth of the club and the programming offered to the youth of Cornwall and SDNG.
When I heard that bullying was happening over and over and over again, I thought these are kids that maybe don't know how to handle it or don't even know who to talk to. And I just thought we need some kind of big event that is going to really profile how hard this is on kids. And Jackie and I had a meeting because I was in the broadcast industry and I would take care of the marketing for the Boys and Girls Club. So we had this wonderful meeting. At the end, Jackie said, "Angie, have you ever heard about this Pink Shirt Initiative? It's one of your sister companies in Vancouver that is promoting it." And I said, "No, I haven't heard anything about it."
One of our staff team had heard about Pink Shirt Day, had heard that it was coming from out east. It was actually in Nova Scotia. It was 2 high school boys at the time who had kind of come together to rally behind a classmate of theirs and kind of unified. They had brought pink shirts with their own money and kind of took a stand against bullying that they were seeing in their high school.
She said, "Do you think this is something that would take effect in Cornwall? Do you think people in the community would gravitate to it?" So we sat there and we talked about it, and instantly I just knew. I worked at that point probably about 14 years in the broadcast industry with a lot of business leaders, and I knew if anybody would get behind it, it would be them. And so we had like 3 days because we knew we had to get the ball rolling very quickly. And I went back to my GM at the time and said, "This thing really needs to fly because it's an important message."
We thought it was important because there's really not a day that goes by at a Boys and Girls Club program, site, that we don't talk about bullying. It is a topic, it is real, it's something that our young people can identify with, they experience it, they deal with it, they cope with it.
To have a day designated to say, be kind, be nice, be good. And the messaging has changed over the years. Instead of just saying no to bullying, they've brought the message in a little bit differently. And I think kids are proud to be a part of this.
It's a community issue, and we thought that it was an opportunity for the community to get into the dialogue about bullying and its impact.
It was a platform, it was a creative way that we could get a message out. It was new in our community.
It's a national movement, and some people aren't even aware of that it's a recognized day. It's the last Wednesday of every February, and it's right across Canada. And so at a local level, we design our own shirts. We've really been on a kindness platform, so more of a preventative angle rather than a reactionary, what to do after the fact. Well, how about we talk about being good humans to each other, being good people to each other, about fostering more kindness from within, and maybe, just maybe, bullying may not be as real to so many people if all of us could do a little bit more of that.
One of the biggest successes with this Pink Shirt Initiative is how inclusive this event has made kids of all ages. The elementary kids have done videos, the high school kids are involved. Children of all ages, I think, are excited that this day is in their honor.
It really is a community issue, and we know the impact of this is life-lasting. So I'm hoping that it sparks conversations, and with those conversations that it becomes more top of mind, and that we engage our young people. Our young people have a lot of things to say about this topic because it is something that they feel really well versed in. And I think we need to listen to them and give them a platform to be able to communicate this.
I think that the Pink Shirt Day and the message about be kind, be cool, be good, don't bully, helps people to remember that that's what they should do, and maybe that person who is at the end of being bullied doesn't feel so alone, and they have a place that they can turn to.
It sounds really simple, but if it was really simple, I'm not sure you and I would need to talk about it.
Here we are 8 years later, 7, 8 years later, I don't know that people were talking about it as much. And now people are talking about bullying and they're saying it's not acceptable. It just snowballs and it makes kids feel so badly. And I think kids that are bullied end up becoming maybe adults who bully. And so I just thought that the Boys and Girls Club was a great vehicle to get the message out, and maybe we can make a difference in kids' lives. And I think that it's also a great way to profile the Boys and Girls Club as a safe place to be and a fun place to be. And so I think that over the years it's helped the Boys and Girls Club kind of be on the map a little bit more, because our community wasn't always blessed to have a Boys and Girls Club, and so now that we do, this is their initiative, and they've taken the lead on saying, we're here for you. So I think it was wonderful. I'm thrilled that it started back in 2010 and that it continues to grow, and I think it'll be here for years to come.
February 28th is Pink Shirt Day. Please support this campaign by purchasing a shirt or toque today.